Hi, I'm Vicki Fairchild, and today I want to talk to you about average. And I want to put it into perspective. So I'm going to give you a little background about myself. I am the 11th of 12 kids. Let that sink in. My mother had 12 babies. I was born 18 years after her first. And when I was a teenager, I remember talking with my sister just older than me. We talked about how there was nothing we could do that would surpass anything our siblings had done. And we also were talking about how different we all were. When you have 12 kids, you get to see the full spectrum. We range in height from 5'4" to 6'5". We had blondes, we had redheads, we had dark hair, we had everything. We had people that were more math oriented, we had people that were more music oriented, we had athletes, we had everything. And some of us were good at some things and not so good at others, and it was okay. What I think we've lost in society, because we're having fewer kids, not that I'm advocating 12, I'm not, I have 2. Anyway, what I think we've lost is this sense of people have strengths and weaknesses, and most of us have things that we're average in, that we're just average in. We're not all superstars in everything we try. As the family size has shrunk, that's not as accepted of knowledge today. And the reason I say that is because as I've worked, I've come across too many people that struggle with the fact, not that their child has a disability, but that their child is average in something. Because it's not okay to be average anymore. Everyone needs to be a superstar. But that's not possible. Because we're not okay with average and we expect our children to excel in everything that they try, we've lost sight of what's really important. When I was walking around the neighborhood, pushing my daughter in a stroller after she was born, I ran into a neighbor who asked what goals I had for my child. I hadn't made any goals at that point. She couldn't even roll over. But that's how our society is. It's focused on, what do you want her to be when she grows up? And I thought about it and I said, I want her to be happy and I want her to have friends. And my neighbor kind of looked at me and gave me a funny look and said, well, gosh, you're aiming high. And I stopped and I said, actually, I am. I am aiming high. The most important thing for my child is to be happy and to have friends. And we've lost sight of that in this competitiveness, in the race to beat each other. Not only it's not okay to be average, we've forgotten what we really want for our children. And that is for them to find something they love to do and to be able to connect with other human beings. That is the goal. It doesn't matter if you're average. It doesn't matter if you have a disability. It doesn't matter if you excel. The goal we need to have for our children is for them to find joy in themselves and other human beings.